My name is Grace. I'm 27 years old, living in a small town where everyone knows each other and nothing unexpected ever really happens. I'm a librarian. Every morning I take the same damn bus to the library, sip lukewarm coffee, wander between the shelves, and return home in silence by late afternoon. I'm not the kind of person who takes risks. Change scares me, so does attachment. But there was always one exception, my grandfather. He was the only one who made me feel truly seen, even when I was trying to hide from myself. Then he died, and the world turned a shade grayer once again. But on the day of the funeral, my aunt handed me an envelope. She said my grandfather wanted me, and only me, to have it. Inside the envelope was a letter. And a map. A hand-drawn map, with no street names, no north or south. Just a few marked points. Next to each one, a sentence. Go to where you once laughed, even if it makes you cry today. Ask a truth from the one who broke your heart. Help a stranger without letting them know your name. And so on. Honestly, I thought it was a joke. Or some kind of poetic farewell. But the letter ended with this line. If you want a life you don't just pass through, follow this path. At first, I ignored it. But one night, sitting at home with rain pounding against the window, I felt something deep in my chest calling me. Maybe it was longing for something I didn't even know existed. I stood up, laid the map on the table, and the next day, I followed the first point. There, in a quiet old cafe, I met a boy named Will. He was working on his laptop. His face looked tired, but kind. He said he was also waiting for something to happen. I didn't understand what he meant at the time. Later, I realized he was lost on his own path too. We walked together, talked, shared thoughts on loneliness, on things we didn't even know how to name. Slowly, the missions on the map began to feel real. I had to face someone who once made me run away from love forever. I had to help a runaway teenage girl. I had to write in a notebook every night and ask myself, if I died tomorrow, would I be okay with today? But the hardest task was this. Ask a truth from someone you love but fear. And that person was Will. I loved him, but I was afraid I would ruin everything. Afraid that two broken people couldn't possibly save each other. But when I asked him why he was so silent, why he kept hiding his past, he broke down too. He said he was afraid of love. Afraid of repeating mistakes. That night, we sat next to each other, saying nothing, while the rain tapped on the window once more. But this time, I felt it in every part of me. I was alive. I was in love. And my grandfather's map, it wasn't just a game. It was a map of my heart. And now, I had dreams I no longer feared. To truly be alive, we must embrace pain, ask for the truth, and sometimes take just one step along the map of our own heart. What if the only way to find yourself was to face everything you've been trying to avoid? Would you still take the first step?
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.